Michigan. Welcome back to Michigan. Or are we in Canada? We don't know. All the roads on the east are crap. This trip number 5 was pretty crazy for us. I mean, we went to another country. We went to national parks, state parks, provincial parks, so many different parks. We saw tons of cool stuff. We learned lots. We had new challenges. We had old challenges. And it was just a great time. So now our plan is we're going to be home for a little bit and we might do something at home.
See what Santa Claus brought us. Looks like we're gonna go kayaking.
But it's winter, Kyle.
Why would that stop? Ooh.
So we have here our brand new Excursion Pro K2 inflatable tandem kayak. It fits in this bag like a backpack, and here it is. And we are going to inflate it, make sure it holds air before we take it out on the water.
Compartments are all numbered, so I'm going to inflate number 1 first. Now we're inflating the second compartment. Number 3. Here we are on our second attempt inflating the seat. We did quite a workout inflating this so far. We might need an electronic pump at some time.
Here is our new inflatable tandem kayak that we are going to try out. We have everything pretty much installed except for the skates, because that would not work on the floor. But there's a lot of things here that it comes with that we probably won't use. Like this is something for fishing rods, and so are these if you fish. This is kind of cool. This is like an iPhone or GoPro holder, and it adjusts, so that's cool. So then if I want to record, I can just hit a button. So yeah, Carl's in, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna take this out. We just need
water.
Water, because we can't, right here in our living room. And we need paddles, which are included, but we haven't got those out yet. And life kits.
So we're gonna leave it inflated overnight, see if it's still holding there in the morning, and then we'll be good to go.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited.
Pretty sure we could just go, give them a pair of pumps one.
Look, I'm using my new holder in my new kayak. Thank you. I feel your footrest. Look, one hand. Technically 2 hands. It's super light.
30 pounds less. Wasn't too bad when I had it on my back earlier. You're gonna have to have 2 people carrying it though, I think. It's just too awkward. Can't get up there. So, looks like it's a 2-person, but it's pretty easy. You can carry something else in your other hand. No big deal.
We're back where it all began. 2 years ago, almost to the day. Platte River Campground, Sleeping Sand Bear Dunes. What is it? Sleeping Bear Sand Dunes. So back when I first started making videos, I didn't talk. People said, we want to hear you speak. Here's the campground. They'll have picnic tables and fire pits. And it's nice because they're all blacktop. They're fairly level here. And you're not on top of your neighbor. There's water spigots throughout. And in the winter, the bathroom is actually open year-round. They keep one loop open year-round. Sites are $31. If you are a senior or have the access pass, it's $18.
Hey everybody, we're about to do something crazy. It's a nice December day and we're about to go kayaking down the Platte River out to Lake Michigan. It's about 35 degrees. There might be ice on the lake that we got to cross. Should be a fun time.
We are gonna walk across the street to the day use area where there's a canoe launch. Made it to the canoe launch. Down here is the M22 bridge. Here's the Platte River. Here we go. Alright, here we are floating. We haven't sunk yet.
Well, for the video. Weird, there's nobody out here.
I feel like I should have went with a little kid life jacket. So we're stopping here at this Kittendorf landing. I'm complaining about my seat. It's got like no air in it. So we gotta figure out what's going on here.
We've got pretty decent cell service here. You can see how far we've made it. We started basically at Riverside Canoes, right across the river from it. And we've gone along here and here. And we're just about to enter Loon Lake. Hopefully there's no ice. I drove by Mud Lake earlier and it was all frozen over. We'll see what happens. And then from here, we'll go along to the river and out to the mouth at Lake Michigan.
I got my seat fixed, so hopefully it holds air. It's a lot better now that I'm not sitting on the bottom of the kayak. And the wind has picked up and we're getting closer to Loon Lake. Loon Lake. So when you get to the lake, you go to the right. Follow the shore until you get to the river. There's the beach. And in the summer, people like to stop at the beach and play in the lake. There will be no playing in the lake the rest of the day.
Going through Loon Lake was pretty interesting. It wasn't frozen, but there was just a touch of white water on and some nice wind. Took one wave right over the side of the boat. That was pretty wet and cold, but this thing's pretty cool. I think we're gonna get a lot of use out of it so far. It's only a few $100. We spent more than that on rentals, I think, in the last year. So it'd be pretty cool to be able to take one with us. So far, so good. My feet are in the back of Nicole's seat. Probably doesn't like it too much, but she hasn't been beating me with her paddle that often, so I don't think she minds too much. So I can sit in here, and then I can also.
That doesn't look comfortable at all.
Rowing, huh?
I was gonna say, it's like you're laying down.
Yeah. It actually is pretty comfortable. plenty of leg room for me to stretch out.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get adjusted. I am more sensitive than Kyle is. I can't lean back and row, okay? I want to be upright and comfortable. So next time, I'm going to try hooking my seat up to the next level of hooks and see if it keeps it more like upright, because I feel like I can just like I can lean back into Kyle's lap. and I'm not wanting to do that, and so I'm using a lot of effort to try to be upright, and I'm not sure how I feel about my legs either. I think I can push them up one more, the foot pedals, but yeah, I think that might be nicer, because then I will be stretched out. I don't know, I guess some adjustments to do. This is Fish Weir Landing, and I'm not sure if we're supposed to portage here. Don't think we need to. It doesn't look like there's, well, it does say portage. We're gonna just try to go through it. Well, I didn't get decapitated. Neither did Carl. We're okay. There are some people who live on this river that we will pass. And the river, we're assuming, doesn't freeze because they still have their docks in. Are you familiar with Michigan winters? This is a pretty typical day. Just gray. You don't get a whole lot of sunshine in the winter.
Here we're gonna test Carl's river navigation skills. I don't know if that goes around this way, so we're gonna shoot this little gap right here.
We are? Shallow, very shallow there. Nice. You did it, Carl. We took the shortcut. We're starting to see some more sand dunes, so that tells me we are getting closer to Lake Michigan. The paddle today was supposed to take an average of 2 hours, and it's 3.8 miles. So if you're renting, this is where you would get out. Our truck is right over here. There's a sign up ahead that does say no canoes past this point, but I believe that that is just if you're renting. And if we keep following this around, we're gonna hit Lake Michigan. The dunes here are really pretty, even on a gray summer day. Just got back. This is what Kyle was sitting in. Something happened to his seat too. Oh yeah, it's open. How's your butt?
A little wet. Pretty fun. Next we'll go out into the big lake.
It's really windy. Well, it took us about an hour and a half to paddle today, so we made pretty good time. It's pretty cool that the campground is so close. Kyle drove the truck down earlier, rode his bike back to the camper, and then now we're gonna check out the mouth of the river and then head back. It's pretty cold out here, very windy. I think that's pretty typical, but it's so pretty. Even on a gray Michigan day.
It's the first time I've ever seen one of these. We have a firewood vending machine.
It takes credit cards.
Please present your card or your mobile phone. Authorizing. Thank you.
Oh, golly. Wow, it's a box. What did you get?
You use a light, 6 bricks and 2 fire starters. Weighs 11.5 pounds.
It's pretty wild.
2022.
2022?
Here's our bundle of wood.
Oh, wow.
Smells like wood.
It does? Okay.
That's pretty interesting. There's 6 blocks in here and 2 little fire starters.
The vending machine firewood was pretty cool, but for 40 degrees it doesn't really give enough heat, so we added some additional. It's pretty cool because I think that these bricks burn for a long time, but I think that it's more of an ambiance fire, or if you want to like do some cooking over it. And the other thing is, if it's important to you, they don't have the crackle that like firewood has. They're just quiet and a flame.
Here we are on the Empire Bluff Trail at the Sleeping Bear Sand Dunes National Lakeshore. Any good hike out on sand dunes to a bluff should include some snow on the ground on this nice December day.
This hike is a 1.5 mile round trip, and it provides a nice view of Lake Michigan, 300 feet above it. It is extremely windy here. Picked a good day to not kayak. Super pretty as always.
love the view here, but if we're gonna have all this cold and wind, there should be some snow to go with it.
It is currently 29 degrees out. The wind chill probably like -40. We are at the dune climb. Nobody here right now. Kind of weird. This place is usually packed. Carl's gonna climb the dunes for us. Ready, Carl? Okay, there you go.
I'm making my way up the dune climb. It's actually not too bad because they're partially frozen, so you don't sink in like you normally do. But for those of you that aren't familiar with climbing sand dunes, it looks like, you know, that pole is to the top. But I'll show you when I get up there how fun sand dunes are to climb up. So this is the fun part of dunes. You think you get to the top, and they actually just keep going and going. On the other side of that dune, there's another dune, and another dune. And it's a long ways to Lake Michigan. I believe it's a couple miles. We're not gonna do it today. It's way too windy. Just not in the mood for it. So, that's our sand dune adventure for today. So Nicole hates the sand, always has. So she stayed all the way down there at the bottom, and you can see our lonely truck all the way down there. She's probably the smart one. She's not coming up here. Although, as I was taking this video, she was thinking about it, so we'll see if she comes up or not.
I normally don't like climbing sand dunes, but Carl said the hard spots you don't sink in, so I guess I'll give her a go.
Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Nicole has made her way up the sand dune. It's not so bad where she's standing now. It's hard packed. You don't sink in. Not as much fun. But luckily, most of the loose sand is blown off with the face of the dune. It's pretty easy going other than the fact that it's basically straight uphill. So for some reason we've climbed up further, and Nicole is finding out how dunes work now because she forgot. We climbed up this nice hill, and then oh look, another hill, and then the camera really doesn't pick this one up, but through those trees, oh look, a taller dune we have to climb, and it just keeps going, which I'm getting waved on. Maybe we are going to the lake today.
Climbed up a little more. Now here in the distance you can see Lake Michigan. So our plan is just we're gonna go a little bit, get to this ridge and see if we can get a better view. And then eventually we're gonna be at the lake, even though we didn't want to go to the lake anyways. watching and stay tuned to see where